Welcome, dwarfs and dwarfettes. It is time to sharpen your axe and stroke your beard because, that's right, Dwarf Fortress has been updated. For the first time in 2 years, this is Dwarf Fortress 2014, or as it's more accurately known as 0.40.02. That's right, it's already been updated. So if you don't know much about Dwarf Fortress when it updates, or if you don't know anything about it at all, you can check out one of my other videos, or maybe someone's tutorial videos, or read some of the very, very awesome kind of Let's Plays, or what do you call it, when they pass the fortresses around. You got Bronze Murdered, there's all sorts of them. Just Google Dwarf Fortress and they'll all pop up. But basically, when Dwarf Fortress gets updated, it is full of bugs. So there's been some big ones, some save ones, there's been some crashes, there's been stuff like that. But we're on the already, just a few days later, 0.02 version. And basically what the update has been covered is just, for the past 2 years, they've been working mainly on adventure mode. So what we're going to do is a quick adventure on the new version, see how much fun we can have. And that's probably fun with a capital F. So I have played one really quick game just to make sure everything seemed to be working all right. And I'm going to show you the world that I made. I won't bother you with actually generating a world, but this is the world. I started off in this area, and we may do that again. Oh, sorry, you can't see my mouse. I started, if you see that big lake in the middle, I started kind of the little dwarfy area you see to the left of that. And yeah, it's been a nice little generation so far. But what we can do, actually, we can go into Legends, and I can show you the first guy that I had. I did get the tile set working on here, which was nice. So we can go into Historical Figures, go to the bottom. So I had Tolan Simunkovish, or better known as Tolan Griffin Lancer. That was just a random name. I kind of like that. But Tolan Griffin Lancer was a dwarf. He was one of the first of his kind. Although accounts vary, it is universally agreed that Tolan was of divine parentage and possessed an unnatural gifts. So he began wandering the wilds and came across Sodal Match Trumpets and asked him to join him to live a life of adventure. And Sodal said yes. So together they wandered through the wilds, and eventually, it doesn't say here, but Tolan took a nap and woke up to be surrounded by probably about a dozen wolves and was killed. But during his life, he did manage to kill one panda and one cougar. And he ate their hearts and gained their powers, which didn't help him while he was sleeping. Okay, so let's start playing ourselves. We will do Adventurer. And yeah, so the age of this world is only 5 years, just for a quick generation. Because it does take longer now. There's a lot of stuff going on. And we have this calendar thing here, which is kind of cool. And it's continued to update the world and see what's going on. And we may even be able to find, I already forgot his name. What was it, Sodal? We may be able to find Sodal if he didn't die to the wolves, which he probably did. Basically, the game ended immediately when I died. I was the first to die in my sleep. But we can pick a person. And let's try to pick a dwarf from the same area. So, Enist Kulet. And we're going to make him a demigod as well, because it's so easy to die anyways. Now, I don't know if I'm going to worry about marksdwarf this time. I did it last time, but I always feel like dwarfs either have hammers or axes. I'm going to go with the axe again, and we'll just bump that all the way up to talented probably. Give him some fighting ability, some observing ability. Always want to have at least adequate swimmer. There's so many rivers. It's hard to get around if you don't. I'm going to give him novice climber. I kind of forget what the ambusher does. We'll just kind of novice everything. Maybe adequate shield, adequate armor, skilled dodger probably. Novice striker. Let him read a little bit. There you go. He doesn't have to throw or anything like that. There have been some really cool things that have been added, and I will get into that as we play, but we need to kind of determine our attributes. So Let's do superior strength. Maybe high agility, high toughness, high endurance. We're already running out of stuff. Now, in the past, a lot of these things were not really used for anything. So I'm not sure if that's the case anymore or not. I'll have to wait for the wiki to update. And actually, the wiki was kind of completely offline today as I was playing. So you get on the front page, but nothing past that. Oops. I do like having some memory so that we can kind of remember what was around us and where we visited. Spatial sense is usually useful. So would be kinesthetic sense. And yeah, we don't really need any musicality or what do you think? Don't really need any disease resistance probably. Put on low. That gives us 5 more things to play with. Maybe intuition. And then bump up kinesthetic sense to high. Cool. Let's do it. So we have dish map ink fogs. Randomize that. Randomize. We can make our own. Customize name. You know what? No. I don't want this to go on forever. Oops, what did I hit? There we go. Zolban Tangle Cudgel. Of course, we aren't using a cudgel. Boarmanor? Reg Boarmanor? That's kind of cool. I like that. Okay, so we are newly minted Fortress Guard of the Great Stukos Orange Whip in Curl Gear, a Dwarven fortress. Destiny is calling. You are a dubious worshipper of Id, the Spine of Gorges, the horny marmot god of mountains. Yeah, why not? We could change the background, all that kind of stuff, or we could become a peasant or anything like that, but no. Let's go. So last time I spawned inside the castle. It looks like we did the same here. You finally got your equipment together, such as it is. Now it's time for action and adventure. In the rush of excitement, you've forgotten where you were going to. Perhaps some of your friends here can remind you. So it took me forever to even find my way around this place, and hopefully maybe this time I'll do better. So we have different workshops and such. I think I need to go down here. Oops. And I would kind of like to find a companion. Can I go further down? I don't think I... No. Yeah. No. Okay. I think I want to go this way, if I remember correctly. There we go. Oh, hello. So we can talk to people. Conversing has changed quite a bit. You hit K. Apparently the Whippinsmith already started talking to me. I wasn't really paying attention. My name is Kivish Roars Flags. Okay, let's continue. Now he's down there below me. Right there. Can you see my mouse? Yes, you can. I really want to talk to this champion here, but let's just reply to his greeting at least. Hello, it's good to see you. It says, a great beast threatens to bring ruin upon our people. Gimflicker, the Hot Silvers, is in the fingers of conflict, which is where I was trying to go last time. Seek this place if you hunt, yeah, the dragon. I don't know. Okay. So we're going to say, we're going to state that is terrifying. It is terrifying. And then we are going to change subject and say goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. So now what we want to do is move our X over the champion and talk to him. Let's greet him, just to be nice. Oh, his name is Reg also. Well, maybe he will join us. Long live the cause! Reg says, hello, it's good to see you. Long live the cause. Traveling alone in the wilds? You know better than that. I agree. That sounds very dangerous. Perhaps you have a family? I have no family to speak of. Well, then. If you don't have a family, then maybe you'd like to die in glory. Join me. Join me on an adventure. I would rather not. Yeah, he's a champion and I'm a nobody. Perhaps you would like to join me to a specific location. Let's go to... These are a lot of locations. And we can filter it down. Fingers. Yeah, I can't do just fingers. Request a guide to the dragon. So the human Tokri. Yeah, everyone kept on talking about this guy. I can't find him. Okay, well, you know what? Fine. I don't need you either. Oops. How about you just go away? Okay, so you see all these little question mark, or not question marks, exclamation marks down there. Those are basically where people are. They're talking, they're making noise. That a interesting. Plump helmets look like trees now. Okay. So I'm assuming that little coin next to it means I can't just steal it. Don't want to make anyone mad. There's a normal guy down there. Let's take a look at this guy, though. So we can use L again. Captain of the Guard. Well, the Captain of the Guard definitely will not join us, I doubt. Who are you? A militia commander. Probably also won't join us. But let's talk to him anyways. Say, hello. You know better than that. Yes, I do. That's why I would like you to join me on an adventure. I would rather not. Okay, so we gotta... Goodbye. We gotta go find some normal dude. Oh, perhaps the ranger guy, the marksdwarf. He can shoot people from afar while we hack them with our axe. Okay. Hello. It is good to see me. Yes, it is. Do you have a family? He has no family to speak of. Excellent. Well, perhaps you would like to join me on an adventure. I will agree to travel with you if you lead me to glory and death. Well, you're in luck. If there's anything I do well, it's leading people to glory and death. Or at least the death part. But you can't be that picky. Okay, so actually, I know from previous experience that this is the way out. We have to go way up this spiral staircase. Yep, it takes a while. There we go. There's a little market there. We don't need to do that. We need to... Let's see. Weather. The sun is in the eastern sky. So we should have plenty of time, I think. We can use travel to kind of see. Yep, there's the sun. And basically, we just want to find... So last time, what I tried to do... it's going to be hard to see anything while we're in town. Let's get out of town. Maybe I should go up this time. Run into all sorts of mountain stuff. Okay, so last time, Fingers is around here somewhere. But you have all these stupid rivers and stuff you got to cross to get in the way. But we can always use Q and go to regions. Yeah, I've played Adventure before in previous versions. It takes a while to get used to all this stuff. So the Fingers of Conflict. Oops. We can recenter on them. So they're up there, which is the direction in which we need to go if we want to find a lot of the bad stuff that was around. Now, of course, we can talk to our guy as well. Okay, so now we need to hit D to stop. Takes a little second to load up. Oh, there's a weasel. Now, I mean, it's bright day. I have no idea where our buddy went. Oh, he's probably just up the hill. And so we may not be able to sneak up on this weasel. You can lie on the ground. Now, if you use just regular S sneaks, if you Shift S, you can actually change like exactly how stealthy you want to be. We may not have gotten stealth. I forget if we picked that or not. So like we could creep and see if we can creep up. Nope. Yeah, it's bright daylight. We have very little stealthing skill, so we'll stand up. Now we can also change our speed that we move when we're not sneaking. So we can go to full sprint and like run after that weasel. It's probably not worth it. So I'm just going to go up until I find the river. There it is. And I'm going to swim across the river, hoping that this marksdwarf here can swim. If he can't, we may be Sans' companion pretty much immediately. Okay, so we need to look... Oops. Yeah, look around, just kind of make sure there's nothing near us in the river. So we got a swimming sea lamprey. And a pike. They probably won't bother us. Now, you hold Alt as you move to ease yourself into the river. Very, very important. Actually, while we're here, we can use E to drink some water. Because we're probably going to get thirsty at some point. Let's just kind of fill up on water. There we go. And let's Alt up. And we want to use not air. As you see, move to downward slope makes sense. Oh, I just want to move on to slope, but it says north air, which means you're going to put your foot out and then fall. So we want to move to river, into the water. And then we will swim across. There we go. Hopefully marksdwarf there will follow us. There's some rabbits. I have a feeling we won't be able to capture the rabbits. I'm not going to even try. Doesn't look like marksdwarf is following us very well. Now, all this brown stuff are trees. They added giant trees now, which is pretty cool if you ask me. It may take a while for the tile sets to get it to a point where it looks better. Okay, so let's hit T. Hope maybe our companion finds a way to join us. If not, that's fine. Now, these light blue areas, we can cross those without having to swim, which is nice. Go through this forest. We got clouds. I think I can... Oh, there we go. So it's starting to get dark. This is why we want a companion. Because things can go horribly wrong in the dark. I kind of feel like this red thing is probably something. But I have no way of telling what it is. Let's just see if we can make it to where we were going. So it's about to get really dark. Okay, let's stop. We need to eat. We're hungry. You can see Hun right there. Oh, he did find us. Excellent. So let's, what do we like to eat? There we go. We always start with some food. I just didn't see it right away. Chopped alpaca liver. So we eat that. He says, sometimes animals just get out of control. Disgust Dark in the Forest of Butchers. Oh, Disgust Dark is in the Forest of Butchers. Seek this place if you hunt the jaguar. Now, I already killed a cougar over there. But we're going a little further away for some reason. And, yeah. We're not hungry anymore, which is good. We need to cross the river again. Oh, wow, this is a big river. Some ravens over there. Wow, yeah, very big river. I don't know what he's doing over there, but whatever. I guess we'll just... Oh, there's a crocodile. Haha, I see you, crocodile. Ooh, he might come after me. So, if you can't tell, over here is what's below us. So I'm kind of waiting by hitting... There he comes. Got two of them. marksdwarf, I could probably use your help here. See, I'm just walking. I could speed things up a bit. Where are you? Okay, well, I've separated one, which is good. Okay, let's just attack him. So, capital A, Shift A, we will strike him. in a specific spot. Always a good idea if you ask me. Normally you go for legs if you don't want them to run away, or just go for the best sort of strike you can get. We can cut his toes off. Well, we could go for the neck. We can't land squarely. Or we could go for the right front foot. I prefer like his throat. The rear leg. Is he facing away from me or something? Because his mouth's going to be the part that's going to hurt us the most. Let's, I mean, we are quite adept. So we could do maybe a tricky strike. Let's just take off the front foot. So G and then hack. Oh, he attacked me, but I jumped away. Okay. Let him get closer. Let's try this again. So we can get him on the lower body pretty well. Can't quite connect on the neck. Tricky strike on the head. Let's try it. Nice. You hack the alligator in the head with your steel battle axe, and the severed part sails off in an arc. The alligator has been struck down. Well, our little coward of a marksdwarf ran away. You want what I gave your brother there, alligator? Okay, so we have an easy strike on the neck, can't quite connect, or a tricky strike that's fairly solid, or a difficult strike. You know, let's do the easy strike that doesn't quite connect, because it is on the neck. You hack the alligator in the neck with your steel battle axe, and the injured part is cloven asunder. An artery has been opened by the attack. A tendon in the upper spine has been torn. The alligator gives into pain and falls over. So it is basically unconscious. Now we can just hack at it with impunity. Simple strike, direct hit. Yeah, let's just go for the head. Knock it off in an arc. It has been struck down. Okay, so now that we've killed these guys, we can butcher them. So we can hit X over them. And we already have an axe, so we don't even need to use like a knife or anything. We can do butcher. The alligator mangled mutilated corpse with our steel battle axe. And then hit G to see what we have on the ground here. And we got alligator meat. A lot of it. And we probably won't even be able to carry all this stuff. But we should take some of it. I always like to get the heart and eat it immediately because it contains all of its power. So eat the prepared alligator heart. And then we're going to come over here and then just butcher this as well. Oh, and there's the head too. So yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's butcher the head. And that means we should have some brain. So let's eat the brain. Prepared alligator brain. Yummy. So now we have its intelligence as well, which probably wasn't a whole lot. And if we want to, you can continue to butcher and get all sorts of meat and stuff. So I will take a little bit of stuff with us. We will take the other heart, give it to our buddy maybe, give him some courage, hopefully. And then really on top of that, I mean, I don't know, native platinum gizzard stones. Interesting. Platinum is super heavy. I just kind of just want to grab it and look at it. And let's just grab some of the meat. Sorry for all the ums. It's been a while since I've recorded stuff. It was a whole week plus. Let's grab some meat here as well. How about we had 3 from the other one? Let's grab 7. Now we got 10 alligator meat. And we're thirsty, which is fine because there's a river right there. But let's check our inventory. I and the gizzard stones. S. It's a native platinum gizzard stones. Weird. They're only a weight of 4. I'm gonna hold on to those and see if maybe they'll sell for something, assuming we get back home alive. And yeah, let's go get some water. I need to end this episode probably in a second or two, but let's E to drink. Let's drink the water. Oh, we're too full to drink. That's a shame. We ate too much alligator. Salty. That's why we're so thirsty. I would love to find our companion. So we can use Shift K to see tracks now. So you can do tracking, which is pretty cool. We're not very skilled in it, but where the heck did you go, dude? Yeah, our companion is not visible. Well, hopefully he'll catch back up. Because I would love to tell him about my conquests here and give him some alligator meat. So you can see the alligator tracks there. Yeah, and I'm actually going to stop this right here. So in the next episode, we're going to cross the river and see if we can go find one of those horrible, crazy monsters that's terrorizing the town over in Finger or whatever it was. Don't even remember. But thanks for watching, folks. I hope you're as excited as I am about Dwarf Fortress, even adventure mode. Actually, I enjoy adventure mode. I haven't done a lot of it, but I am going to stay away from Fortress mode for a little bit just because things are going to be pretty wonky, and I haven't shown you guys adventure mode before. So if you haven't played it, give it a try. It's a lot like kind of like, you know, NetHack, a roguelike, but there's all that dwarfy just meat, that deepness. There's so many layers. Everything goes. Oh, it's so great, and I'm looking forward to showing it to you. So thanks for watching, folks. You can find a link to how to play this in the description, and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like this and you'd like to see more of it, or you just like to help other people find it, give it a like. If you're logged in, it takes half a second. Oh man, I can't talk. But thanks again, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.